Welcome to my second Games Grabs video. This is just a quick video focusing on all the video games and merchandise I've picked up over the last few months. I hope you enjoy the video. Without further ado, let's get to it. Secret of Mana. This is a remake I wanted since day one, but I heard a lot of negative feedback, so I gave it a pass. But I couldn't resist anymore and ended up getting it. And at points, I can see where the negative feedback was coming from. It is a little ropey, but overall I really enjoyed it. It's pretty cool, to be honest, and I love being able to switch from the old school soundtrack to the new. It's got some serious bangers on this. But yeah, it's very cheap and I think it's worth a play. Zelda Oracle of Season and Oracle of Ages strategy guide. I had to get this because I'm trying to get all the strategy guides for Zelda. And I love flicking through it. It takes you back to the time. It feels like a time capsule. Admittedly, this copy is pretty beat up. Some pages are mouldy, but I got it for real cheap, and I'm fairly happy with it. It's so pretty. Bloody Raw. I knew very little about this title. One of my best friends in the world gave it to me, with a bunch of other PS1 games. And I plan to do a video in the future of all the PS1 games that he's given me, so keep an eye out for that. But my first impressions of this game so far are awesome. The graphics seem really good for their time, and it's almost like Tekken, but each character can morph into different animals. It's crazy. But yeah, I could see myself getting hooked on this game, I'm not gonna lie. Cave Story Plus. I heard so many good things about this when it came out on the 3DS back in the day, and it's almost become like a cult classic. And playing it, I can see why. It's got such a following, and it's so unique. It's very cool, to be honest, but it's also hard as nails. I love it. I haven't beat it yet, but I'm definitely going to go back to it. Hugo the Frog Fighter. Now this is a total fuck up on my part. I was trying to get the first Hugo, as I had it as a kid, and I've still got the disc, but it's all scratched up and beaten. So I kind of wanted to get the box copy, but I ended up getting this monstrosity instead. So I thought, fuck it, I'll give it a go, it might be alright. You never know with games like this. And after getting the gameplay footage, I realised this game is fairly wank, I'm not gonna lie. It started off like a budget Frogger, but oh my god, it was hard as nails. Trinity Trigger Day 1 Edition. I had real difficulty getting hold of this, and I'm so glad I managed to snag it, because it's awesome. It comes with a CD, with the soundtrack on 2 discs, the physical copy, and a gorgeous art book. I absolutely adore it when developers put this much effort into a physical copy. It makes me feel that physical is still alive, and I will always support it. This game is great. I'm loving it. The writing is really encapsulating, and I also really love the anime art style. When you get to the cutscenes, it's downright gorgeous. Plus, the gameplay is so addictive you just want to keep playing. The only negative thing I can say about this game is every time you upgrade something, the character shouts some crazy shit out. And it's not much of a problem, but if you're like me and you collect all your upgrades and do them all at once, oh my god, it's annoying. You just get spammed with some anime characters shouting. But oh, great game. Demonica, Everlasting Night. I hope I'm saying that right. This feels like a sexy Castlevania beat 'em up, and that's probably the best way to explain it. I'm looking forward to playing more of it, to be honest. It's a great game. The soundtrack's awesome, and you can see the developers have had such a good time making it. It's definitely worth a play. Rage 2. My dad picked this up for me at a car boot sale for a couple of quid, so that's awesome. Any game that's that cheap, I'm willing to give a go. You never know what you might find. But at first glance, this game seems mental. There's missiles going off, bombs going off. It's awesome. It's strange. I don't know how to explain this. It really reminds me of the Borderlands series. I think it's just the chaos of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to putting some more hours into it in the future. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. When I saw Ubisoft was releasing a Metroidvania Prince of Persia game, I was so excited, and I have to get on it. Although, I couldn't decide what platform to get it on. Whether to get it on the Switch, where I normally play all my Metroidvanias, or grab it on the PS5 for a higher texture quality. In the end, I ended up going for the PS5, and part of me regrets it, so I'll probably end up buying it again on the Switch. I've not played much of it, but what I have played, I've quite enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to playing a few more hours and seeing where the story goes. Alien Trilogy. A first-person shooter that is set in the Alien universe. What is not to love? My first impressions of this game is pretty cool. The best way to explain it is imagine Doom in the dark. And when I say dark, I mean it's sometimes too dark to play. I don't know whether I've got the settings wrong or something, but I found it so dark creeping around. I was just walking into walls hoping they were doors. But so far I'm loving it. Well, that was my Game Grabs 2 video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, I'm sure this will cheer you up.